Very different story. You remember that over the last few days we've brought you multiple reports as senior Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has been present on a week-long tour in the UK where he's addressed Cambridge University, an association of journalists and groups of Indians living overseas, and while addressing them has made multiple comments attacking the centre. You remember in one set of comments he said that the BJP believed they would be in power forever. In another set of comments he said that the RSS controls all media associations and all associations in the country. Now sources are saying that other opposition parties like the Trinamool Congress, the Samajwadi Party and the Aam Aadmi Party are not going to be keen in endorsing Rahul Gandhi's comments that he's making from the UK. Let's go over to my colleague Pallavi Ghosh for more context on this. Pallavi, with 2024 right around the corner and those questions of opposition unity that we ask often, this is particularly relevant. Could you bring us more context?
Yes, absolutely, because so far anyone on record has supported Rahul Gandhi's thoughts has been only the NCP Supremo, Mr. Sharad Pawar. But by and large, most of the opposition leaders have been silent. You know, there is a sense of unease and a discomfort because many of these opposition leaders who have spoken to feel that, while it's very well what the points he has made, because this is a point they keep on making themselves, that how the opposition is not allowed to be allowed to speak and how the investigative agencies are systematically and targeting only those who are asking questions of the government. But there's also a line which needs to be drawn, and that line is try and avoiding making these kind of comments abroad, because what happens is it only emboldens the BJP. And as one opposition leader told me, our fight is not against the Congress, our fight is against the BJP. We need to be united, but it's going to become very difficult to do business along with the Congress party if they don't understand that you also have to be politically articulate, politically savvy and a little shrewd so as not to give issues to the BJP on a platter.
Okay, thank you for bringing us that context, Pallavi. We'll return to you in just a second because we are coming to you for our next slice of news too. This is breaking news regarding developments that are taking place right now in Tamil Nadu with regards to the migrants row. All right, I believe we actually need to stay with this story for a second. We'll go back to my colleague Pallavi, who remains with us on this entire story. Pallavi, I just want to ask you, we have most recently over the weekend seen the opposition, 9 opposition leaders in particular, write a letter to the centre saying that they are being targeted. Okay, we'll return to Pallavi in just a second too. We have Amit Malviya from the BJP who's with us. Mr. Malviya, thank you so much for joining us here on CNN News 18. Mr. Malviya, as sources indicate that within the opposition there may not be unity when it comes to endorsing what Rahul Gandhi's had to say about the BJP. What do you from the BJP have to say?
Do you think anybody in their right minds will endorse what Rahul Gandhi is saying and doing in the United Kingdom? He's essentially berating India, India's institutions, people of India who have made a democratic choice to elect a government different from his. And that is why he's angry and upset about. He would have been told by everybody in his family, the housemaid, the gardener, the driver, that he would be the next prime minister. But people of India think otherwise. And now, like a petulant child, he's dragging his feet around and accusing everybody of undermining institutions, the democratic fabric, the social fabric of the country. I mean, this is quite unbecoming of somebody who's aspiring for the top job in this country. And I'm not surprised that nobody in the opposition wants to come around and endorse what Rahul Gandhi has said, because what he said is seditious, is bordering on the margins of seeking foreign intervention in internal affairs of the country.
Can I just come to you quickly with a second question here, because I don't want us to run out of time. The rebuttal that's come through from the Congress over the last few days again and again when we've taken this question to the Congress is their leaders have pointed out, look, when Prime Minister Modi was Chief Minister of Gujarat, he did similar. He was outside the country criticizing the government inside the country. Why is it wrong when Rahul Gandhi does it today? To that, what does the BJP have to say, sir?
I have answered this question several times, including on your channel, and I will repeat myself. When Chief Minister Modi, in the run-up to the 2014 elections, spoke at some of these international fora and to the diaspora, he spoke about the lackadaisical government and the governance that UPA was providing to the country. We were in dumps. We had scams worth crores of rupees. we were at the brink of an economic collapse.
So, Mr.
He
Malviya,
pointed out
are you saying that the
inefficiencies of the
situation
government.
are you saying the situation at the time justified the comments, because couldn't the Congress argue exactly the same for now?
Let me finish my point. What Rahul Gandhi is doing is actually being economical with truth, undermining institutions, questioning the democratic decision and the choices the people of this country have made. They are two very, very different things. One is to point out that the government is not really doing what it should be and is indulging in corruption. The other is to say that our institutions are not working, our choices that people are making is incorrect just because they haven't opted for a government or a party that Rahul Gandhi is closely aligned to.
I'm not sure I see the difference. But Mr. Malviya, thank you for joining us here on CNN News 18. We're going to move on right now. Breaking news coming.